Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are talking about properties owned by the bank, or how a lot of people know it as a foreclosure properties. And I did a video like this before about 3 or 4 years ago talking about this subject, but I have recently some people asking me how to buy property or foreclosure property, but we don't call it that way here in the Dominican Republic. So I thought that it was a good time to talk about this subject or bring it back again because I've seen a lot of opportunities in the website of the bank. So I decided to make another video talking about this. So how do you find this property? And it's very simple. You can go to pretty much any bank here of the Dominican Republic, and in the website they will have on the bottom, on the top, you will see that they have something that is called propiedades adjudicadas de los bancos. That is pretty much the same thing as a foreclosure property. Those are properties that are being repossessed from people, and now they have it in the bank for sale. So which one do I recommend for you to go and check these properties? For me, I typically, when I have to search for something, the first two websites that I go and check it out is BHD Leon and BanReservas. For me, these two have the best list. Every month when you go there, they have a variety amount of property that you can check. And they just don't have properties, they also have cars or vehicle, they have art, or they have other things that they have also for sale. But not just those banks have properties for sale, also other banks just like Ademi Banco Popular, Banco Santa Cruz, Scotiabank. Other banks also have properties, it's just that they don't have many on their website. So what do I do when I go to this bank website? So when you go to this bank website, you will see on the top or either sometime on the bottom that you will find where they have their products. One of the products that they offer is propiedades adjudicadas de los bancos, o bienes del banco. You can do a click over there and you will see a list of property that they have available. So when you see a property that you like, how do you go about getting more information about this property? They typically have an email where you can email the department, or they have a phone number where you can call and get more information. But most of the time it will be through email, where you can put in the email the information about the property if you want to see if that property is available. Most of the time they're going to answer you if they still have that property available, and then you can make an appointment for when they can show you that property and see if you would like to be interested in buying. So what do you do after that? So after that, you will submit at least with BanReservas. I have experience asking for properties with BanReservas and BHD Bank. Like I mentioned before, this is the two banks that most of the time I go and check the property. With BanReservas, you send an email, they email you back if they have that property available. Then they will let you know what day they will be showing that property, which they have a group of people that they're gonna show the same property that probably you are seeing. They have many properties, but if a lot of people are interested in the same property, they're gonna put a date where they're gonna show that property at that time. So after you finish seeing the property, you have to fill out a form where they ask you for questions like which property are you interested in, how much are you willing to put down, if you are gonna finance the house or if you're gonna buy cash, if you have an account with them, from what account they should take that separation for the property. So that is with BanReservas. With BHD, they also have an email address and a phone number where you can call or email them to get more information about the property. And if you have the property available, if they have the property available, they will let you know. Either we make an appointment with you for you to go and see the property. So to me, this process sometimes it is a little, I guess, demanding of time or frustrating, because sometimes if you are interested, sometimes they don't answer you right away, so you have to send another email and ask again about the property. Sometimes they do answer you right away, sometimes they don't. So it is something that if you are really interested, you have to keep calling. So my recommendation is, if you are interested in investing in this type of properties, do it while you're here in the country, or have somebody here in the country. They can do this process with you. Like I mentioned before, this is a little frustrated. It needs time, and then if you don't live here in the country, if you have to keep calling, sometimes long distance call is not a good option. Or let's say if they are showing the house to a group of people next week, if you are not ready to fly right away, you can have somebody that go and do that for you. And for what I can see, this property owned by the bank, sometimes you can find some very, very good deals that are better than the prices that are in property in the market at the moment. And that's what I recommend, to use this way of investing. If you want to buy, like I know some people that want to buy a few properties just to have it as investment properties, or even if you want to buy a property for yourself, because they have a very good option of properties. In the description below of this video, I'm going to show different properties from different websites where you can see the prices and the different areas. That way you can have an idea of what you can see. And when you go to this bank website, you will see that they have separated by city. They have go to the south, north, and different areas where you can see the properties that you want to buy, depending if you don't want to buy here in Santo Domingo, or if you want to go to another area. You will see that they have divided by city. And like I mentioned before, also they just don't have properties, they also have cars, they have art, and they have sometimes even equipment, office equipment that they sell on this website. So if you are going to start searching for this property, make sure that when you go to the bank website, it is the last list that they put out. They typically put a list every month. Can be at the beginning of the month or in the middle. So if you're looking for something that say properties o propiedades adjudicadas de los bancos, and say December of 2024, you know that you need to go where they have the last list. Because it can be that if you don't go to the bank website, if you can find it just on Google, you will not find the last list that they have put out. So make sure that you go to the bank website. That's where you can find the last list available. And make sure, just if you want to see that is in the month, the current month that you are looking for. Let's say that if you started looking now, it's going to say September of 2025. The properties that I'm going to put in the description below of this video are properties that I found in this month of September. So those properties probably is still available. If they not, well, you will have to wait until the next month of October to see what they have available. And for people that want to invest on this type of property, I do offer that service on helping you find this type of property, to work with you to find the property that you have the budget, to take pictures that send it to you, and work in the process of finding this type of property. But I charge for this service 3% of the value of the property. But I offer this service for people that are ready to invest. And a lot of these properties are at a very good price, that if you don't have the time or you cannot come to the investment, paying the 3%, it probably will be worth it, because it will be houses or property that are in a very good price. And I offer this type of service for people that are ready to buy. Let's say that if you are ready to invest in one of these properties, you will send me an email with your name, telling me what city do you want to invest in, how much do you have to invest right now, and how soon are you looking to buy. That is how I work with people that are trying to do this type of investment. If you are going to send me an email because you are ready next year, July, August, September, because you are waiting for something, send me an email whenever you're ready. Like I say, the banks put a list of property every month, that even if you see something now but you are not ready, if you are ready a few months from now, you just send me an email whenever you're ready. But if you see something that you like and you are ready now, just send me an email. That way we can start the process of helping you to buy that property. The properties that I'm gonna put in this video are properties that are now in September. So if you like one, if you are ready, just send me an email. You will see that the properties that I have in this video are at a very good price. When the banks put those property in this list, they don't last too long, because there's a property that they give it a good price because they want to get rid of this property. And if you are not ready to invest right now, probably if you say wait 15 days, a month, this property will not be there. So if you are ready, send me an email. So this is all what I have for right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. And I will see you on my next one. Bye.